That meme I sent you, though,
Hello,
I
everybody.
thought that was a real meme. Hello, everybody. I mean, I thought that was a real photo. I didn't realize that was AI generated by lawyer Chris. Are you connected to your Starlink?
Oh, that. Hold on. Probably no. I am now. It should get better.
So, what do you think about the birthright citizenship ruling?
Um, I guess we can always circle back to it to let the people coming in hear about it. But just like your title says, which judges are huffing glue? And I made a special one. I don't know if it's going to show up well here, but I'm going to show you my backdrop. Here you go. There would be two of them right there, allegedly. Allegedly, Justice Roberts and allegedly Justice Coney Huff Tulio. And for those that don't know, Tulio is a model glue cement from the 70s that kids used to use to get high with. I mean, that's the only way that they could have voted the way they did, is because they were high on Tulio. And Tulio is short for toluene.
But AOC was screaming at the top of her lungs that she can't believe that judges voted with Trump. That just shows you how corrupt the system is.
She's upset about 4 judges voting with Trump when they won what they wanted to win.
Yeah.
That just shows you how retarded she is too. She's probably huffing some of that Tulio too.
Well, no, AOC's just a regular old bartender.
Bartenders can huff Tulio. But
What's up,
did you see what?
Steve?
Did you see where Trump congratulated China on their birthright citizenship?
What did they do with their birthright citizenship?
Huh. Glad you asked. Important question. Well, it so happens, and I looked into this. The numbers aren't huge, but the numbers are staggering. And I can't tell you that they're all Chinese. But the Chinese like to send their citizens over here while pregnant, give birth. Baby gets birthright citizenship. Family goes back to China for the next 10 years to brainwash that little grubbling that they spewed out. Then come back here to vote on all this left wing bullshit you see today. Tell me if that ain't an invasion. That is why those justices that voted 5-4 for birthright citizenship are traitors to this nation. Of course, you're never going to get a Democrat to admit they're traitors because they're traitors as well.
Yeah, I looked it up, there's about 100,000, or there's about 70,000 people a year that come to America for baby tourism.
Okay, I come up with, just to be honest, I come up with 30,000 is what I came up with. I'm not saying your numbers are
I came up
wrong.
between 24 and 70,000.
Okay.
Depends which estimates you use. 70 is the high
Mhm.
estimate. But I think it's above 70. And some of these people are
Yeah.
paying $10,000, $20,000 for this baby tourism.
And all it is for a vote.
Some of them pay way more than 10,000 even for baby tourism.
Ain't that crazy though?
Yeah, they got to get a visa to come here. So some of them got to apply for a visa. Then they got to hire a scam artist to fill them out their papers and lie and say they were never pregnant.
How do they do that when they come? Supposedly, the ones I read about come over here when they're 8 months pregnant.
I watched some. I thought they already asked you when you applied for your visa if you were pregnant or not. I guess not, but I can look that up. But I saw one Democrat on television get angry and say, "How dare they ask them if they're pregnant or not when they're coming to visit into this country? The discrimination."
I think it's an important question.
I think it's an important question too. But can we get the likes up, guys?
Because Democrats are good with ensnaring their own country, our country, by our own rules. They want to use our own rules against us. Oh, we have to they were born here. And good
Well,
with it.
well, I told them the Constitution has been changed before. Why can't we change it now?
Well, they're talking about making a whole new law.
I'm going to start a poll. Is birthright citizenship good? Let us know down below. Is birthright citizenship good? Yes or no? I want to know. Oh, they voted yes. All of them voted yes.
What are they voting yes on?
Is birthright citizenship good?
Yeah, they're going to think that when they ain't getting their benefits no more because it's all going out to anchor babies.
Well, I mean, the numbers are trying to change. 50-50 now. Ooh, no is winning now. If you voted no to birthright citizenship and if you don't think it's good, please make sure you like and subscribe because we're on the same page. Did you hear about the new Muslims in town?
Uh-uh. I heard that they were some communists that won more places out in Colorado, like they did in New York. But
Muslim communists.
where'd this happen at?
There's a couple new Muslim communists up there in New York. I think the one in Colorado, if I'm not mistaken, is a Muslim communist as well. But
Hey,
the
look,
one in New York is a Palestinian Congress member. She just won the primaries.
yeah, and I'm hoping that don't catch on. But
Palestinian Socialist Democrat.
hey, don't worry. These communists have got you. They're going to make sure that you get the support you need from social benefits.
That shit is disgusting. I
They're
can't
going to
believe
make
these damn
sure
commies taking us over. We
they're
gotta.
going to make sure that enough of my dollars come to you, pal. You're welcome.
Democrat socialists. These people don't even know what socialism is, and they're voting for damn socialists. They want equal oppression for all.
Yep.
We can change the 14th Amendment. Someone says, sorry, the Constitution is happening to you. Try not to
Yeah. See, the
cry.
thing is, the let's see, like our First Amendment and Second Amendment. That's not the first 10 you can't touch, if I'm not mistaken. Is that how it works?
Yep.
The first, but the ones after that you can amend.
Yeah, but you need 2/3 of the vote of Congress. But they're going to scream at the top of their lungs, you're unconstitutional, you're unconstitutional. But they want background checks for firearms. So ain't they unconstitutional?
Well, that is unconstitutional, but I do agree with it when it comes to trannies. I mean, that should be the number one thing they should ask is are you a tranny? And if they say yes, then you don't even get a driver's license.
Oh my God.
I'm being serious. I'm not even joking. I'm not even rage baiting
Look,
because
this
you,
guy says effing low life Trump government lovers.
hey, I like the results other than this 5-4 decision on birthright citizenship. Got a bunch of traitors wearing them black robes.
What about Iran? Have you? Oh, 2/3 Congress, 3/4 states, 7 years of debate. Okay, fair enough, Ak. Good for you for knowing that. I'm up for that, though. Let's do it.
Yeah, well, you can't say that 1% of mass shooters is trans these past few years because I'm here to tell you right now what gets reported right out the gate is school shooting. Let's not say mass shooters. Let's say school shooters. Because you got shootings in the hood 7 days from Friday. And delusional people don't deserve a gun. I'll tell you something else too. I did a little delving into AI, and I asked it, what is it called when a man or woman, thinks of the opposite
Hey,
sex?
Darren, that's completely wrong. Uh, the only red states that need to be fed are places like Alabama and Mississippi. And that's because they were originally Democrat. Alabama, Mississippi, all these places have been Democrats for a long, long time. Who do y'all
So,
think you fought with to stop to try to get slavery back going?
so back to the transits for a minute. So I asked AI, if a man thinks they're a woman, what is that? It says, well, nowadays men can think they're women. That's the short answer of it. So then I said, okay, what if it was 1970 and a man thought they were a woman? Well, in the 1970s, they would have been labeled schizophrenic, and there was another schizo. We're just going to say schizophrenic. So then I did another search, and it was, okay, what percentage of trans people is schizophrenic versus straight normal people? Straight normal people is like 0.008 or something. It might have been 0.08, or I'm sorry, 0.008. It was at least two zeros. But with transes, it was like 2.5 or 2.8, which doesn't sound big, but it's like you are like 1,000 times more likely to be schizo if you're trans over a normal person, for one. Two, they actually estimate that the number's way higher than 2.5%, more like 15 to 20%
Oh
are
my
schizo.
god. Oh
And
my
we don't
god.
give schizo. Nothing's really changed in the last 50 years. They've just sugarcoated it. But
Oh
the
my
same
god.
people from the 70s to now are schizo, but they're allowed to call themselves women today. So go figure.
And they
But
can
they're
go into
still
women's
crazy, but they're
bathrooms.
still bona fide Fruit Loop crazy. So don't give crazy people guns. You don't give crazy people cars. Hell, I wouldn't give a crazy person a bicycle or a balloon. They might figure out a way to
They're gonna
strangle you
start
with the
off in the
balloon.
balloon. They're gonna start off in the balloon. Hey, what's up, Josh? Josh says you either have a pole or a hole.
Man, I wouldn't put it past those schizo transes to fart in a balloon and turn it into a. I wouldn't put them past it.
What do you think about this? Well, actually, no. Queerness is even found in the animal kingdom. Pretty
We
natural. Yours
aren't
is triggered,
animals,
they exist.
impervious one. And I would believe that the animal is just clueless. I don't think the animal just runs around looking for another of the same sex to boink. I imagine that it is just a matter of misidentity. Animal kingdom. Go get fucked by a dolphin, you queer.
Oh my god.
You might be an animal. I'm not an animal. Animals can't consent. I can consent.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Animals aren't self aware. I'm self aware. You can take this kippa and you can put it on a cat. And that cat's really not going to know it's there. If it does, it's going to shake it off. But I know there's a kippa
What do
on
you
here.
think about all these people saying yes to birthright citizenship?
I think that they're retarded. I think that they're just Democrat for the sake of being Democrat. That's what, because nobody's that stupid.
Yeah, now they're asking your thoughts on birthright citizenship. Why don't you
I think
like
it's
it?
stupid. I think it's retarded. Two illegals don't make a legal. But you know what? I've got another solution for it. I actually got another one. Okay. So we have birthright citizenship. Send the parents back. They have a choice. You can leave your child here to be raised in foster care, or take them back to Tiananmen Square with you. Up to you. And if you do stay here, why should they reap any benefits? They shouldn't get anything. And they should have to pay into the system too.
They said you wouldn't pass a citizenship test.
I'm not worried about whether or not I can pass a citizenship test. I'm established here. I can speak the language. I live the culture. I am America.
Someone says, is there birthright citizenship in Israel for Europeans?
I think we're about the only people who have birthright citizenship. Who else has it? Do you know?
Does Israel have birthright citizenship? Let's see. No, Israel does not have unconditional birthright citizenship.
What about China?
In Israel, here's how it works. At least one parent has to be an Israeli citizen for them to have birthright citizenship.
You know, I could accept that. I could accept that.
Yep.
See if China has birthright citizenship.
Does China? I'm sure the UK has it. You know, China does not have birthright citizenship.
UK is letting
It's the same
Islamic.
thing. In China, one parent has to be a Chinese national.
Okay, Ack is screaming to the top of his elderly lungs that says many South American countries do. Try Argentina. Not that you would. Okay,
I
and
think
then
Argentina does do it.
but
Yes,
then
Argentina does do it.
okay, fair enough. But who wants to be an Argentinian citizen?
Well, Argentina is not a good example because that's one of the easiest citizenships in the world to get. You can get, if you live in Argentina for 2 years, you can get it. You can get a passport
Okay,
and a
fair enough.
citizenship. So that's
What
a horrible
about
example.
what about Venezuela? Well, let's see. What about Honduras? Panama. Hey, do Panama.
Okay.
That was in the chats. Brother of the Road wants you to do Panama.
Yes, Panama has unconditional birthright citizenship.
And then again, who wants to be a citizen of Panama? You see what I'm getting? America is desirable. Panama isn't. You know what I think of when you say Panama? Mosquitoes and swamp ass.
They're the same thing when people talk about Florida.
Maybe, but you know what? It's still America. I can go inside where there's air conditioning, or I can hop on my friend's boat and they'll take me out into the Gulf, far away from all them mosquitoes. I have more opportunity in America than I do Panama.
Okay, Access 33 countries have it. That's out of 195 countries.
That's
John
not a.
McCain was born in Panama, and that man is a legend.
I can't. No, I'm not a John McCain fan.
I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. I don't give a damn about John McCain. See, look, they said the Panama Canal is fine.
Yeah,
Oh, they said try Canada. I'm positive
Canada.
Canada
You know,
has
I
it.
wouldn't even bother trying Canada because they're letting people walk in. They're letting people swim in. They don't care. You go to Toronto right now or Ontario, and it smells of feet and curry.
Oh, here we
I'm not
go.
worried about Elon Musk's kids. They've got it made. They can live wherever the hell they want. They're the world's first trillionaires.
Elon is a perfect example about the inequality in America. You are glazing a trillionaire. Are you glazing a
Let me
trillionaire?
tell you what. Let me tell you what.
Are you
Elon.
glazing a trillionaire? You're
Well, you know what?
glazing
Okay.
Elon Musk.
Let's see. Let's change the rules on the American tax codes that
Elizabeth
help.
Warren says we need a billionaire tax. We need a
Okay.
billionaire tax.
Okay. Let's pay attention to how Elon Musk became a billionaire and then a trillionaire. See, we're going to have to do a few things differently. See, you don't pay taxes on your investments until you cash them in. You don't pay taxes on debt. That is the angle he worked. He, with Tesla, is a good example. He's like, I don't want to work for a salary. Give me Tesla stock. They paid him in Tesla stock. Tesla stock skyrocketed. Correct me if I'm wrong. Tesla stock skyrocketed. So did his worth, but he did not have the actual money. It was all in Tesla stock. So then he takes that stock and he gets loans against the stock from banks. So he's got debt. He has debt at that point. He doesn't pay any actual tax on anything until he cashes his stock in. Till then, he's got all that debt. And I'm sure with the debt, you got write-offs too, if you depend on how you do it. Now, is that what we want to start doing, is taxing people on their investments? Do we want to start taxing people's debt? Because that's a recipe for disaster. That will kill the everyday American. Go ahead, tax debt. I don't give a fuck. My house paid for.
This guy says, or this Kelly girl says, of course you're not a John McCain fan. You'd rather support a draft dodging coward than a war hero.
I don't know about that. I think Trump's done. Trump took a bullet for the government, for America.
John McCain got captured.
Yeah, there's some skepticism about that too, but I don't want to talk about a dead man.
John McCain is dead?
You didn't know that?
No. When did John McCain died in like 2018, right?
Might have been before that. I think he died before Trump ran.
Someone said, what do you think about turkey?
I like it with ham and bacon.
The country, but yeah.
I don't know a whole lot about turkey, to be honest with you.
What about the genocide, the Armenian genocide?
I don't know about that. What's going on with
I
Armenia?
don't know. That was a long time ago.
Oh. Let's see what.
Oh my God! When they take out loans, their unrealized gains should be taxed. Okay, what happens? What happens when they lose their unrealized gains? Did they get a refund?
Bingo.
Did they get a refund?
Government don't give money back.
Did they give
It's
a
hard enough to get
refund
tax
then?
returns. Golly.
Tax their
On unrealized gains. How do you determine a
That's
unrealized
the poverty
gain?
of the poverty. You must have been living off food stamps for a long time.
Wow. I know you don't invest. I don't invest, okay? At least not like I should. Not in things I should. I do different types of investment. But yeah, you're setting yourself up for failure, Ack, if you play by the same rules.
When they take out loans, they should be taxed on their unrealized gains.
Maybe we should tax Ack.
On their unrealized gains.
Maybe we should tax Ack on that big Dodge Cummins truck he drives around on unrealized gains that he makes from that investment of having that big truck to pull all of his equipment for his job. It's unrealized gains.
Yeah, you got to give a $50 super chat tax.
Yeah.
$50 super chat tax.
You took out a loan against your truck. Your truck makes you money. See, it's a slippery slope, Ack. I'd say we don't need to begrudge the trillionaire and leave the tax codes alone, because they're not going to fix the tax codes better in your favor. I can assure you of that.
Birthright Citizenship is good. Out of 157 votes, 60% of them said it was good.
I said when they take out a loan against their unrealized gain, those loans should be taxed. Okay. Tax your truck loan. See, that's what you're not getting. They're going to go after every loan. You can't, unrealized, you got to be able to nail a number down. You just can't pull one out of the air. This ain't property value. This ain't property value estimates here.
It's not a company truck. It's just his personal truck.
No, he uses it for work.
It's not his company though, so he can't deduct it, I don't think, can he? He doesn't drive for work. He just shows up there and they say fix our shit.
The loan is taxed? Not that I know of. I've not seen taxed loans. You pay taxes on your truck, and the loan may cover the taxes you paid, like your wheel tax or sales tax, but the actual loan itself isn't taxed. Am I wrong, Graham?
I don't know.
I have never heard of a loan being taxed.
Ack is poor. He would know more about loans than me. So maybe if he says it's taxed, maybe it's taxed. I don't know. He's taken a lot of loans for a lot of crack rock in his day, so I don't know.
You
He
can
might
still
know.
deduct if you use vehicle for. No, I know a deduction isn't a tax.
But the thing is, you don't use your vehicle for work. Gavin Newsom proposes nationwide billionaires
Chris Green
tax.
says I'm right.
Huh?
Chris Green said I'm right, whoever Chris Green is.
Well, I
I have
already
to,
said I don't know.
yeah, I'm going to have to snapshot that because it said Eric was, or Desley was right.
What do you think about Gavin Newsom's proposed billionaire tax?
This is news to me. Lay it on me.
He says he's against what does it say here? It says he's against state wealth tax initiative, but he wants to do a billionaire tax. He's against a state wealth tax initiative because he's going
Is
to get
he not a
taxed.
billionaire? Is he
No, he's
not a
not a
billionaire?
billionaire. No, not on paper. No,
Not
he's
on
not a
paper.
billionaire.
Um, you know what? If you
Americans with the Muslim beards never thought I'd see these days. Are you kidding me right now, Buster?
have you not seen Muslim beards? They look like sprouting sprigs of hair off of a nutsack.
Can we get
It's a
to
full
75
grown
likes,
lion's
guys?
mane.
Can you get the
Muslims
likes
wish
up?
they could grow a beard like this, but they lack the testosterone and mental fortitude to do it.
Can anyone tell me why those Pakistani dudes put that orange stuff in their beard?
I ain't heard no orange shit they put in beard.
Oh, it's horrible, man. They dye their beards orange and shit.
That sounds retarded. I would never, never, ever.
It's part of their religion. I don't know if it's Islam or what religion it is, but it's a part of their religion.
Fuck all. I'm not putting shit in my beard.
Well, what about the fact that what do you think about the fact that 45% of Muslims in this country want their own political party?
I say give it to them and put the political party based out of Arabia.
No, they want the Democrat Socialist Party.
Too bad. They've already got that party, to be honest with you. But I say that we send them back by boat.
Huh?
They already have that party, but I say we send them back by boat.
Well, the Democrats, did you hear about the Democrat Socialists trying to overthrow Hakeem Jeffries and
Oh
Chuck
my gosh,
Schumer?
Act. I covered that. Act says, well, I had sales tax and I bought. No shit.
Forget all that. What do you think about the Muslims trying to over control the Democrats? When they
About who?
said they try to overtake Hakeem Jeffries, they said they want to vote out Hakeem Wheat Jeffries and Chuck Schumer. They're tired of them.
I wish they would. I think they would do better
No,
leaving the
they're
party.
from Palestine and Saudi Arabia. You want them to run our government?
No, wait a minute. They want. Wait a minute. Wait. I thought you said the Democrat Party's wanting to vote out Hakeem Jeffries and Chuck Schumer.
No, the Democrat Socialists, the Muslims.
Oh, I
The
thought Hakeem
Muslims in New
Jeffries was a part
York.
of all that.
Zohan, the Palestinian lady, a couple other Somalians.
I thought they was all a part of that already. I thought Hakeem Jeffries was good with socialism.
Well, no, apparently not, because they're trying to say they want out with him.
Okay. We've known for a while that the Democrat Party's been hijacked. This is not really news to me. I mean, it is news, but it ain't news. You know what
You
I
know,
mean?
a a new study came out by the Federal Reserve Bank in Texas, and it said that in areas where illegal alien immigrants accounted for 30% of the job growth, they accounted for 30% increase in cost in housing.
Wow.
But
Well, that don't
Democrats don't want to
surprise me.
accept that.
You know, they raise rent on a lot of places. Like what I hate is they get in with Section 8 housing and they raise the demand for so much Section 8 housing that the everyday working man can't afford rent in that area because Section 8. Why would they rent it to you for less when they can rent it out to Section 8?
Yeah, right?
I know that that's happened. So it's almost like, you know, you try and better yourself and you can't because the government's fighting against you.
Yep. I love all these people in the comment sections. They'll complain about the prices and the grocery prices. Well, I think grocery prices are going better, rent prices are going better. Hopefully, Trump passes that housing bill. That's going to lower a lot of prices. But he doesn't want to cause people that already own homes to have their home prices drop. But if he vetoes that bill, that would be embarrassing. I don't think he's going to do that.
What do you think is going
But
to happen with gas gouging?
Well, he demanded them to lower the gas to $2.50 right now. Did you see that?
Yep. And I've not seen, even in my area, I've seen it get down low. We're down to $3.10 in my area.
He started
But
screaming at the top of his lungs for the gas companies to lower gas to $2.50.
well, you think about it, you know, that's especially when Biden got in there and all that inflation ran rampant, you know, that's been the story of America for so long. The price of, let's say, potato chips and bread and everything goes up, and then economic conditions get better to where they should be able to make all that stuff cheaper again. But does the price ever really come back down? Not
No, the
really.
dollar has lost 45% of its spending power in the last 10 years, and 25% of that was just under Joe Biden, and some of it was under Obama.
Yeah. Well, nobody raised debt like Obama raised debt. That's for sure.
Someone
What
said
do you,
gas is $8.89. Where are you in LA? At the Beverly Center? Someone said
if
$6 Oregon California border. He can put pressure on them to do it.
oh, you want to talk about market manipulation for a second?
Sure.
Okay, everybody, there's a particular dumbass in Florida on the East Coast that thinks that we should make market manipulation illegal. Well, have you seen where they're trying to ban AR style rifles in Virginia? And they
Yeah,
just
I
and
saw that.
the ban just got blocked. But because this is all going up, what happened? They manipulated the market and they've sold like 10, 20 times the amount of AR-15s in the past few weeks. Market manipulation. Ooh,
That's Democrat market manipulation. They're
yeah.
trying to raise the
Democrats
prices.
Democrats manipulated that. Now, how do you go about ever stopping market manipulation?
Well, you can say what you want about Trump, but all Trump did was double his money. Nancy Pelosi did more than double her money. She probably 1,000x'd it. She went from making $250,000 a year, not even 187,000, to having $250 million. How is that not the ultimate market manipulation? Nothing could ever compare to that. Definitely not in presidential history. And not to mention, if you look at Biden's net worth, Trump gained a larger amount, but Trump started with more money. But Biden, he just doubled, he like 100x'd his money. But Trump just doubled his money. Biden 100x'd his money. Trump just doubled his barely.
Well, see, I get a kick out of Obama. And then the first thing that dumbass Democrats, I will say, dumbass Democrats will say is, oh, well, the Obamas had a book deal. You know what I hear when I have not seen in the
Who
bookstores.
buys books? Who even buys any books anymore? I'm being serious.
So
Who buys?
when I hear somebody say they had a book deal, what I heard is money laundering. They got their money from money laundering. That's what I think.
Who buys books? I'm being serious. Who buys any books? We got 123 people in here. Can we get the likes way, way up there? I mean, Bernie Sanders, the oligarchs, the oligarchs. I gotta look this up, but this new Muslim Somali lady, she looks just like Elon Omar. I'm pretty sure she's from Somalia, and she's going with the Bernie Sanders stick. She's like, the oligarchs, the oligarchs. I mean, it's so freaking annoying. And she's gonna end up a mega, mega millionaire too. They said you're a ZZ Top wannabe. That's what someone said.
Yeah, well, you know what? We all have to strive to be something. I figure, what's wrong with Duck Dynasty? Hey, Chris. Hey, Chris. Can you tell us which one of the justices or
So,
which
Chris, I know
justices?
people read books, but no one's buying physical copies of books anymore, and that's a regular paper copy of a book. Most people just read stuff online. Like, you know exactly what I mean. Like, don't try to belittle me and be like, oh, this guy doesn't read. Like, you know what I mean. There's no physical copies of books.
So, Chris, can you help us identify which Supreme Court justices is currently huffing glue?
I think that is Jewish lawyer Chris. I think that's the Supreme Justice's name.
Well, this one here is Roberts, and this one here, I believe, Coney. They look like they're huffing something. I don't know. But
I don't know, but that must have. I mean, that Supreme Court shit is ridiculous. We need to
I
change
heard,
this amendment then. Anchor
I
babies
heard,
ain't cutting it.
yeah, I heard that they are huffing Tulio. And for those that don't know, Tulio is a model glue cement from the 70s that kids used to huff to get high.
Michael,
And it
no offense, you're probably 50 years old, 60
and
years old,
Tulio was short
70
for
years old.
Halloween. But yeah, Tulio, your supreme your idols, Chris, your idols are huffing glue. And he says, Definer Relt, not Justice Uncle Ruckus. I
Oh my
saw
God, I
that, but
saw that,
it,
saw that.
yeah, that doesn't bother me. What should bother you is the justices that's huffing glue. That's all I got to say.
Someone said Trump should be the vice president in 2028. What do you think?
Now, I think you ought to run for a third term. And everybody just needs to hop on board and get be okay with it.
They said Tulio is some rough stuff.
Yep.
Oh, this guy is named Jumper, the femboy. Guess what the femboy told you? He said, y'all are the reason why I want to leave this country. God bless
Hey,
America, my
leave
ass.
this country. I will help buy your ticket one way, femboy,
Can we
because we
send
don't
him
want
to
your
the
kind
Middle
here
East?
anyways.
Can we send him to the Middle East?
Yeah, let's send him straight to Palestine.
Okay.
You want femboy? You want to go to Palestine? Huh?
I don't want to do that though, because then we have to fly him into Israel and get him in
How
a
about
car and get him
Zimbabwe?
in.
How about we send him to Zimbabwe? Or we'll send him to Niger. We'll send him to an African country. We'll send him to Chad.
Michael Johnson, I'm sorry that you're senile. The Kindle came out about 15 years ago where you could get a thing called ebooks.
Chris just told the fanboy, "Don't leave the country, you coward bitch." Uh, Chris, that's what most of the people in your party are coward bitches. I'm not saying you are, okay? Because I know you're not. But
Dude, I listened to your conversation with a Bagel Vinny. It sounds like the Jews are finally making you concede, and it sounds like Chris is finally saying that he lost in the whole Gaza-Palestine debate. He says, "Oh, I don't want to talk about it anymore. I have to really reconsider what's going on."
is he coming around?
I think he's about to put on a yarmulke and become full Jewish.
Hey, Chris, these are actually quite comfortable, just so you know. I've enjoyed mine quite a bit.
Oh, they said Grandpa Tiny Hat loved femboy and trans.
Yeah, I do love femboys. I like to use them as um
As your
fishing bait. Fishing bait.
Okay, that just sounds weird in all kinds of ways. Oh yeah, what's up, James? Changing birthright citizenship failed because of two Trump-appointed Supreme Court justices. It failed a lot more, by a lot more than just two. Like it was what, 9-3?
I thought it was talking about the birthright citizenship.
Yeah, what was the score?
5-4.
5-4. Sorry, 5-4.
Yeah,
Really?
5-4. Yeah, and evidently, Justice Thomas
Yeah, there's only
called
9
Roberts
total
a
seats.
traitor, which I can see that. I agree with Justice Thomas.
That's crazy. 5-4. Yeah, that's crazy. So
Yep,
barely won. Barely won.
yep, barely
Oh,
won.
someone said 6-3. See, that's what I heard. 6-3.
See, I heard 5-4.
Let's see. CBS News. 6-3. Yeah, six to
It was
three.
6-3.
Yeah. So it wasn't just two. It was way more than two justices.
Yeah. Well, it was always more than two justices.
It was
See, I
six
thought it
to
was
three, meaning two votes would have it won. If Trump's would have appointed better, what are you talking about?
that.
No, two.
That's why
That would be
everybody's
six to
calling.
five. That would mean it
That's
would be 6-5 then.
but that's why everybody's saying that. Let's see, that Coney and Roberts are traitors. But no, let's see, five. If it was 6-3, yeah. If it was 6-3, but they picked up two, it'd been 5-4. Yeah, Roberts and Coney are a couple of traitors.
Yeah, that's crazy. What's up, Tom? They said this Jew is going to hell. What
Yeah,
do you
I'm
gotta
with
say?
Tom. I don't think that. I think six of them justices can't read plain old English. And we already know that Ketanji Jackson Brown can't make a decision. I wonder what professional she called in to tell her which way to vote.
Am I wrong? Two justices couldn't have changed it because then it would have been
It would have been 5-4
yeah. So how would have two justices changed it?
because you take two away from the six, that's a 4. Add it to the
No, it
3.
would have been huh? Okay, yeah, I see. I see. I see. Okay, it would have been 5-4. Yeah.
Trust my math. It maths.
Sorry, my mistake. Honest mistake. Honest mistake. Honest
Okay.
mistake.
I was going to say, if we've got to, we'll get a real Jew in here and we'll get to the bottom of this mathematical quiz
No, no, no.
quandary.
That was just a non-mathing moment, chat. That was just a non-mathing moment.
Well, let me tell you what. To hear that a bike was made from the years of 2012 to 2016, how many years is that?
Huh?
If a motorcycle was made, a particular model, between the years of 2012 and 2016, how many years is that?
Wait. Between 2012 and when?
2016.
How many years is that? That's 4 years.
You know how many people say that's 5 years?
Why would they say that's 5 years?
Because of the way they look, and they don't realize you started in 2012, but you would end in 2016. So you don't really count the full year of 2016. It's literally 12 minus 16 is what? 4? You got 4 production years. They're dumbasses.
Here's a super chat from Chris. Dudley, be honest, lol. Do you think Kenji Brown Jackson or the average MAGA voter has a better command of the English language?
I can tell you this. The average MAGA individual is not going to call in a team to tell them what to think.
I'm sorry, Ak, but I have literally the article from CBS pulled up in front of me. Honestly, I'm going to go with the MAGA voter.
I am too, because they're not going to ask for a team to come in and tell them what to think.
What do you think about James just repeatedly spamming back and forth that it's Trump's fault for picking these people?
Trump didn't pick them all. And the other thing is, tell me what decisions Ketanji Jackson Brown has made on her own. Go on, Chris. I'll be waiting. Because you're not going to convince me that she did.
Mossad and travel? Yeah, you're not going to be the first one to call me that. Excuse you.
Oh, yes, excuse me.
They said, you're not even Jewish. Why are you wearing the kippah?
Gesundheit. You know what? The Jewish people love that I wear this hat, and I wear it for them. Because I love my Jewish brothers and sisters. And you know what? There's a lot of people out there that hate the Jews. And I'd like the Jews to know that there are people out there that love them and think that they are just great.
Yeah,
How many people?
We're flipping Chris now, James. You might want to watch out. I got 2 or 3 or maybe 4 Jews in his ear telling him the truth now. We're changing people. We're flipping people.
Ooh. Sam and James would be a good debate.
Well, they're not going to. Sam doesn't look to debate people.
Okay,
Sam is actually looking to change people's minds. He's not looking to debate
Vinny
people.
or Dershin. Vinny or Dershin.
Dershin and James, that would be horrible. I would not recommend that. But
I
James
wouldn't put it on here, but by gum,
Samson,
I would do it in the voice chat. I'd do it in
I
the voice
already
chat.
told that guy that doesn't exist. He says he's down for it time. I told him on a weekend, so on a Saturday or a Sunday. This one's for you, I'm thinking. Every single justice has clerks. You want to read it? Because this is for you.
Every single justice has clerks. I just feel like there were a lot of good old boys who felt ninth grade. That's a technical word. Felt ninth grade. I think he meant failed the ninth grade math. Well, I don't know. Felt ninth grade
I did
math.
not fail ninth grade math, but thanks.
Yeah. I'm actually pretty decent at math, by the way. I mean, at least geometry. I can't sit here and say calculus and everything else, but geometry and algebra, I was pretty good at. You know, because I do have experience as a machinist.
Yeah, we're hosting a debate on Saturday or Sunday between Time and this other
Chris,
YouTuber
I know
guy.
you're talking about me. I'm good at math. My maths.
He said salted pork, question mark.
You talking about country fried ham? I love country fried ham. I love Ramadan. For the week of Ramadan, I go Muslim because it makes the pork taste so much better.
Well, I know a lot of powerful Jews that could easily wreck you in a debate, James. But you know,
You got to hop in the voice chat for that to happen.
No, we should do it on the stream.
That's up to you.
If I have to connect him with one of these Jews that has to put him on to the truth, he should at least come on stream with it.
Man, he's indoctrinated, man.
Yeah, that's
He
what I
ain't gonna.
say. We might as well just get entertainment out of it if we're gonna do this.
But I
I
don't
know
feel
Chris could
different.
actually change his mind because he's coming around to the Jewish community. He's not so hateful as he once was.
But I don't feel different per se about the conflict. But I'm striving to learn a perspective I'm ignorant to. I don't like feeling ignorant. I
No,
know
you
that is
do feel
difficult.
different about the conflict yourself. You even apologize to the Jews. At least you
You
feel
hear that,
different. At least
James?
you're less hateful.
You hear that? He apologized to the Jews. Maybe one day there's hope for you to do the same.
He apologized to 3 Jews right in front of me, right in our Discord. Yes,
Now,
you
Chris,
did. You was right there, and you apologized to 3 different Jews. Dude, I recorded it. Do we need to post the footage?
yes, yes, post it. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
See, now he says he apologized to 2 specific Jews.
I'm sure that those two specific Jews will share the apology with all their Jewish brethren.
He says no, he won't apologize to his oppressor. That sounds like James, his oppressor. The Jews are after him. The Jews want to get
Oh,
him.
he's so oppressed. Let me tell you what, you got to be a bitch nowadays to be oppressed. Nobody's oppressing me.
They
Nobody's
said
keeping me down.
250 celebration is a failure. How is it a failure? Our economy's booming. The stock market's booming. The job market's booming. 180,000 jobs last
Chris, we
month.
know you was out of line.
But can we get the likes up there, chat? Can we get up to 50 likes? If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe.
No, okay. So one person said killing people is never good. Yeah, I agree with you. It's never good, but sometimes ain't no other choice.
Oh, wow. They figured we should just never attack back.
Yep.
That's what it comes down to most of the time with these people. We should never attack back.
You know, there were holy wars in the Bible. Why do you listen to Tom McDonald grievance music? Ain't no grievance music. Tom McDonald rocks. Listen here. I'll listen to Tom McDonald. You can keep listening to Neil Young. Leonard Skinner told Neil Young, we don't need Southern man don't need him around anyhow. Those are their words too. So you can have Neil Young. He's from up north where you're at, anyways.
It's the first of the month, though. That means y'all EBT checks came in, your welfare came in. That means you guys should drop some super chats, some memberships, and show some love to the channel. Much love, everybody. Yeah. Oh, he says Mother Effer. I listened to Gilbert.
Okay, wait a minute. You can't listen to Gilbert Brantley that much when you get his name backwards. It's Brantley Gilbert. And I actually know Brantley Gilbert. I got pictures of Brantley Gilbert. Brantley Gilbert has actually sang songs for my mom in Thompson Bowling Arena when
I've
she was
seen
going
that
through a
one
cancer.
picture of him.
Yeah.
I've
So I
seen the
know
picture.
Brantley Gilbert. And Brantley Gilbert is in a motorcycle club, which I know him again from there. So you might listen to Gilbert Brantley, but I hang out with Brantley Gilbert.
Bone Thugs and Harmony, first of the month. What's up, J Money?
What up, Jay Money?
He said he's turning. Oh my god, I'm not even going to read that out loud. They keep calling you a boomer over and over again. You're not a boomer.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me. They're just trying to hurt my feelings or insult me, and it's going to take more than that. It just shows their ignorance. There's plenty of things you can make fun of Gen X for, but they're too stupid to do that. James Pummel, $10. He spent $10 to tell us stop when you disagree. No interest, be they foreign or domestic, should supersede the collective health and welfare of a nation, including Jewish, Muslim, or race communist ideologues. Give you a like because you spent $10. So I'm just curious, okay?
That's your favorite
No,
word,
you did
communist.
stop when you disagree. No interest, be they foreign or domestic. So, okay, if I'm not mistaken, did you not marry a foreign lady? She looked awful foreign. She looked south of the equator.
Oh no.
Where is your allegiances lie there when it comes to your family?
I mean, if people are asking for this diehard allegiance to America, no dual citizenship, no talking to anyone outside the country, no doing trades or foreign deals with any other country, no supplying any other country with weaponry, then they should have the same kind of standards for them. If they make this claim they want to continue the white race and they're encouraging people to have white babies, then why would they not practice what they preach? They said, "Aren't you a foreigner?"
At last I checked, no.
No dual citizen? I think no dual citizenship if you're in government. But if you want to have dual citizenship as a regular civilian, I think you should be able to have whatever citizenship you have. I don't think the government should be able to intrude on how many passports or how many citizenships you have.
Well,
Wow, Kindred, I didn't even know you were watching. Thank you. Much love, Kindred. Wow, Chris
I don't think they
Green. Chris
I don't think our
Green,
government
Democrat.
I don't think our government. I don't believe in dual citizenship. I'm just going to say that. Okay, I believe you should be citizen to one country, but I don't believe that any one country, including the one you're citizen of, should be able to restrict where you go. Especially not America. I believe we should be allowed to go wherever the hell we want to go.
Well, they can already restrict you as much as they want. They can make any
Oh, I know.
excuses. So if they're going to violate on that right, you should be able to have as much passports as you want. In my opinion, if they can guarantee you they're not going to restrict your freedom of travel and your passport, then I'm fine with just having one citizenship. I don't
That's what
have
I'm
dual
saying.
citizen. I don't have dual citizenship myself, but I think that's a great explanation for someone why they would want to have dual citizenship if they're worried about their own government ever restricting their travel because they can.
Yeah,
Evante, Geo, Stacy, all those people got memberships. Thank you, Kindred.
that was very sweet, Kindred.
That was very sweet. Thank you. Global. Oh, thank you, Tom. You're not the most conservative people here, James. All you do is try to paint people in a certain way without getting to know them.
Yeah, I can't help but
If
feel
you
like
knew me, you would know
James
I'm
is an
I'm far more
isolationist.
conservative than you. The Plant Spotter, Saliente, Ham Wolf. Who else got a membership? Cal Ticket. These are all Democrats. These memberships are awesome. Thank you. Here, let me see if I can gift 5 memberships because I can gift 5 memberships a month. Or actually, 10 memberships a month. So let me go ahead and see if I can gift you guys another 5 memberships because I want everyone to get a chance to get a membership. But what do you think as far as these? What do you think as far as a new Palestinian Congress member running in New York? Do you think we should ban foreigners from running for government? For government?
Absolutely.
Here, Chris said. Oh wait, no, that was something else.
No, Chris just put in a new super chat.
Okay, because on my it's popping up on my computer, but it's not
I'll
popping
let
up
you
on.
read this. I'll let you read this
He
one.
says all I will say is that you guys definitely pander whenever you see an Israeli. Lol, I'm real. Have it out with them, and then we're men about it after that. You've seen my you mingle debates. I sometimes debate with Israelis about certain things. I don't instantly just go up to them and say, "Oh, I'm a Zionist. I love Israel." Blah blah blah. I
Yeah.
like to ask them about Lebanon and Palestine and ask them their opinions on it. I don't just go right up to them and just start deriding and supporting them and acting all crazy
We're
and
just
crap.
not Nazis.
Yeah, we're just not Nazis, but we don't just instantly support someone because they're Israeli. There's plenty of guys out there that are Israeli that I don't 100% like. Well, most of them I get along with, like Dershawn and Vinny, and I like Samson.
Yeah.
And really, if it wasn't for me trying to bring different people together in the Discord, you guys wouldn't even have this. You keep saying, oh, you keep pandering every single time you see an Israeli. Would you say the same thing? I'm pandering every single time I see a Palestinian? Because I'm inviting Palestinians into our Discord as well. You forget to mention that we do have somewhat of a Palestinian community on our Discord. At least two of them, I think.
Chris left you another super chat.
Glaze and lol. Nah, it's starstruck shit. And definitely not starstruck. Would you say I was starstruck when I had the Palestinian join the Discord? Because I like that kid. He's a nice guy. He's actually older than me, so I guess I'm the kid for him.
Who is it? Wasim?
Yeah, I like Wassam. I like Wassam. Yeah, Wassam's a cool guy. Birthright citizenship has centuries of precedent. What do you think about that?
It's not been addressed. No one's addressed it. We're just now addressing it. 250 years into our nation, we're just now addressing that topic.
Who the hell are chosen knights? They said chosen knights are real radical supremacists. Sorry, actually.
Racial supremacists.
Yeah.
I don't. Maybe they meant chocolate knights. I don't know.
Yeah, Jews do believe Jesus was a false prophet. And Muslims believe that Jesus was just a prophet like Muhammad, but Muhammad was superior to Jesus. What am I airballing? What are we even talking about here? What did I airball?
Supremacy ideology are dangerous. Do you agree? I think racial supremacy is. I don't think nation supremacy isn't.
Any kind of supremacy is kind of bad, to be honest, to believe. Dusty, I
I
literally
believe.
took
I believe
the
our
time
nation's
to
number
draft you
one.
a memorandum in the Discord about birthright citizenship. Did you read what Chris wrote you about it? Chris just loves illegal alien
No,
immigrants deep down in his heart. He doesn't want to admit to it. Or he just has Trump derangement syndrome. I'm native and I'm for birthright citizenship. That's funny that you mentioned that. If birthright citizenship was for everybody, what about the Indian Citizenship Act of 1920? Why do they have to give Indians citizenship in 1920? If the 14th Amendment already covered it, why did they have to get Indians citizenship in the 1920s? What was that about? And even if you make the excuse that they weren't on the same land, okay, what about the Indians that did live in American colonies?
I don't see
They
no
still didn't
draft.
have citizenship. Huh?
I don't see no draft that Chris left me.
What about the Indian Citizenship Act? Anybody? Nobody?
Be honest with you, I don't know anything about it. What was it? Just making Indians, Native Americans citizens?
Yep.
Well, I mean, I think that's fair. I mean, we took their land. What are we supposed to do? Your options are to remove them from the land or commit a genocide or make them a citizen. And I'm going to choose make them a citizen. I think it's a little different than people walking across the border. Yeah, I didn't see no draft, Chris. Definitely isn't anything in here directed straight to me.
I need the rest of you Democrats out there, since it's the first of the month, to drop your 5 memberships. I'm going to drop 5 memberships probably. Here, let's see. Can we drop them or no? Memberships. 14th Amendment was meant to secure the citizens' rights for freed slaves. Not to extend literally to everyone who is born under circumstances when they have no loyalty to the country. I agree with you, James. tagged you guys in the chat. I don't see it, Chris. Okay, this can be for Dusty to read. I ain't reading all that. This can be Dusty. MAGA doesn't read Chris. This has to be Dusty's job to read it.
Tagged you guys in chat. Is it after that?
He's right where he tagged you in chat. He specifically tagged you too. I will read it, but I want to let Dusty read it on stream. Do you see it, Dusty?
No, as of yet. Let's see.
In
I see
chat, in
chat.
discussions. See chat. It says chat.
Yeah, I'm looking now. Okay, now I'm seeing it. Overturning Wong Kim Ark would undermine the rule of
You're at the
law.
very bottom.
That's where it starts in mine.
It starts at the very top.
Okay. Holy shit, I ain't reading all that.
Yeah, MAGA, we refuse to read.
You got dumb that shit down.
You gotta drop at least a $50 super chat, Chris, and I'll read all of those. Or just drop 5 memberships, like the rest of them. You spent an hour writing that shit, so you best at least give 50 fucking dollars for us to read that. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
okay, James. I'm just having
Yeah,
a
I'm not
nice
unpacking
evening.
that. I'm not unpacking that. Not after a 12-hour shift. I am not unpacking that.
Yeah, I'll unpack it for a
Not to
$50 super
mention, I
chat.
believe we would lose some of our 97 viewers if we was to go into reading that online.
He said fair. Truer words were never spoken. We MAGA never read. Yeah, you ain't MAGA, so shut the hell up. This is a real long thing. You're not gonna say nothing?
No, I don't. I'm beside myself at the moment from the book.
What
What am I?
book?
The one Chris wrote.
Which one?
You saw it? He had a daggone list this big. Yeah, you've heard me read from my encyclopedias. I do read. And I do like books, especially old books, things that people ain't had a chance to change. See, no offense, Graham. I'm not talking about you, but I am talking about your generation. This is the difference in your generation and my generation. We too have learned from books. We have no choice but to learn through books. But my older generation has lived through more. We've seen the world change. We've seen where it's came from in this short glimpse. You feel what I'm trying to say? In particularly, every bit of like James Pummel's knowledge, every bit of it is from a book. He's just beginning to live life.
Yeah. Peace out, Chris.
See you later, Chris. I ain't far from him. I'm gonna have to hop off here soon myself. How's the heat down in Florida?
James says he likes reading.
That's good. I cannot knock you for enjoying to read. I'm just saying that that's where most of your knowledge comes from. On top of it all, a lot of it, I would dare say, isn't coming from actual books, but stuff you find online. The stuff I read is actual books. They can't change the shit with a snap. I've seen things change in the snap just for simple Google searches.
They said milk is $10 a gallon.
I don't know where you're buying milk at, but I'd say I would want to ask, are you getting a blowjob with that milk? Because if not, you getting fucked.
This guy says Graham boomers are the reason things are tough. This guy isn't a boomer, dude. His dad was a boomer. He
Yeah.
ain't a boomer. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
The beard intimidates them. They probably think every wise man has a beard like this too. I'll let you know they don't. This wise guy happens to have a beard like this.
And then,
Debating
oh,
Withers now.
there's a city in South Florida, a GOP stronghold where it's difficult to get any job if you don't speak Spanish. What's your opinion on that? I'm from Florida. I think that's kind of bullshit. I think they should all learn English.
Is that
I
true
think,
though?
yeah, I'm sure it's true. There's plenty of cities like in Miami. In Miami, you'll run into a fuck ton of people that don't know any English. That all they speak is Spanish.
You know, there should be a law. They should make a law into effect that if you cannot speak English and you get into a argument or just a discussion with an American, a real American, and you can't speak English, they should be allowed to. Yeah, you'll learn
They
English.
should just be able to deport them. I mean, that's
That works too. It's a kippa or yarmulke, whichever you want to call it.
because I like muting you because it's funny. It upsets you, so I do it.
Oh, it's plugs. Shut the hell up, plugs. No one wants to listen to you. Wasn't plugs a Nazi? Wasn't he one
No,
of the Nazis?
no, he's a major Joe Biden supporter. He was bragging about how great of a job that Joe Biden did. He said the economy would have never recovered after COVID if it wasn't for Joe Biden.
Oh my gosh, he didn't do anything. He gave our money away. That's all Joe Biden did.
Even the Inflation Reduction Act, all it did was spend more money. It didn't even generate any jobs, barely. All it did was give.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. But spending money to reduce inflation, is that about like trying to fight a fire with gasoline?
I mean, it depends what you're spending the money on, but he spent billions, hundreds of billions of dollars on green energy. How does that reduce inflation? Spending hundreds of billions of dollars on green energy?
I wouldn't see how it would, being that say just take solar take solar panels for instance. If I was to outfit my house with solar panels, the cost of the solar panels are so high that if I'm not mistaken, it would take like 30 years, and that's if nothing happens to any of the panels. 30 years before you see a net positive. So I don't see how
Oh
that would
my
affect.
gosh, yeah. This guy says you guys love Israel more than you love the USA.
No,
That is bull crap. We love the USA the most.
Israel just happens to be our best allies.
Yep. Guys, though, if you have any more questions, comments, whatever you guys want to talk about, drop some super chats. Maybe we can get some questions about the midterms, whatever you guys like. Gandalf can't be on here forever. He just worked a 12-hour shift. So y'all
And
let
I
us
got
know
one
what you're
more to go.
thinking.
And I'm off for 3 days of a party. Oh, and I got a new drink.
Oh no. Take it easy. Don't go too crazy.
Let me tell you what, this new drink, it will fuck you up.
Oh my God, what is it?
It's the same thing as a Captain's Punch, but instead of using pineapple orange juice, use an orange crush soda.
Oh my God, I'd rather use pineapple juice.
Do you know what? Do you know what the carbonation does?
No?
One glass, one double, okay? Just a double will fuck you up. Now, the the upside is you
They
sober
said,
up
what does
quicker.
Gandalf do for work? He's a trucker.
I do OnlyFans. Don't tell them trucking. I do OnlyFans.
Gandalf, the wise Jewish driver. Oh my God.
Maybe. But yeah, carbonation, carbonation in soda, it puts the alcohol in your system like that, but you end up sobering up quicker too. It's like if you ever need to.
They said, which trucking company? I want to give him a call.
Oh, do
his
they want to know
boss,
what trucking
his
company I work
boss
for?
watches this show. His boss watches this show.
Yeah, my boss watches this show, him and his wife, and they love this show. They love it. It would do you no good. But hey, if you feel the need, if you just absolutely feel the
Don't
need,
tell him. Don't tell him. Don't tell him. Don't do it.
it's Claiborne. It's Claiborne Trucking.
No, why did you tell him?
Yeah, it's Claiborne Trucking.
Oh no.
Wow, what are you gonna do with my company name now that you know it's Claiborne Trucking?
Gavin said company name. Good boy.
Yeah. So make sure you call. No, not
Look, someone said
Claiborne. Claiborne.
Claiborne.
Yeah, Claiborne. Yeah, make sure you spell it right.
Chris Green wants to know, have you ever tried Pineapple Crush?
No, I've not, but that might work good for the drink too.
Pineapple Crush is really good.
But yeah,
Claiborne. Is that how you
Claiborne
spell it?
Trucking. It's Claiborne Trucking.
They
C
said
L
they're
A
leaving,
B
they're
O
leaving a
R N
review. They're gonna leave you a review.
and leave a review. Make sure that you send my picture too. Make sure that you post a picture with Claiborne so that you can and tell them that I deserve a raise.
No.
Okay, tell them that I deserve a raise,
Don't
and,
do it.
so I need more money. I'm already the top
Don't,
paid driver there.
don't do it.
They can't live without me. So yeah, make sure you tell them that I deserve a raise. Tell them about my politics too. Tell them that I think all Democrats suck a big wang. That Michelle's a dude. Um, that transes don't deserve driver's licenses or gun rights. Make sure you tell them all this shit. Tell them that I'm a mega MAGA and that I support Israel.
They said, who
And
the
tell
F are you?
and tell them that I need a $2 raise so you can bump me up to $50 even an hour.
CLAIBORNE. Hauling
Yes,
LLC, Knoxville, Tennessee.
yes, that's it. You're
The
familiar
number
with it.
the number is 865-540-4409.
I think that's it. Everybody call in, help me get a raise.
865-540.
Yes, thank you.
But don't let them
Thank
know
you.
that it's the best truck driver, Dustley. Don't let them know that.
Yes, yes. And I drive a black Pete pulling a low boy. Yes, I pull a low boy for them.
It's
I only
veteran
pull.
owned.
Yeah. So I expect a good review from you people, okay? Promise me.
Someone said Israel is freeing Palestine. Did you hear about what happened in Israel and Lebanon?
Uh-uh.
Lebanon is letting Israel stay there permanently. They're putting a military base there. They said the Lebanese army isn't big enough to take care of the terrorists. So they're allowing Israel to set up a military base there.
Didn't Trump suggest Syria to get involved?
I don't know. But
I
for
think
all
he
you
did.
people out there saying Israel's taking over and becoming greater Israel, that's bullcrap. Lebanon wants Israel in there to take out the
Hey,
terrorists.
thank you, Chris Green. I appreciate that. Chris Green's gonna make sure I get a raise. I expect when I go into work tomorrow morning to hear a lot of good things about me.
Let's see. Oh, here we go. The city I was referring to was, yeah, I've been there before. Hialeah. It's near Miami. And you want to hear something more crazy? I know people, mostly Cubans who are U.S. citizens through naturalization who don't speak any English. Yeah, mostly people in Hialeah are Cuban. And I like that area. It's a little bit more rough, but they have the Arts District. They have like the downtown with the spray paints on the wall. But yeah, most people there speak Spanish and they don't even know English.
Hmm.
I'm not too far away from there. I've been there before a couple times. But
That's
Hialeah,
the only Spanish I
I
know is no hablar español.
let's see what else they're saying. Yeah, that's messed up. How would you feel if Knoxville no one spoke any English?
They're gonna miss out on some great conversations with me.
Dusty's probably gonna get ready for work, but I might come to Discord after this. They asked if you're
Yeah,
coming
I'll,
to
I'll be in
Discord.
and out. I might pop into Discord, but it's not right away. I got some stuff around the house I gotta get done for tomorrow.
Oh, here's some asshole in the comment section. Spanish is the official language in most of the U.S. No, it's fucking not. The only
English.
official language from executive order from President Donald J. Trump is English.
Yep.
There's no other laws, there's no other legislation.
I think they ought to do away with interpreters. You can't go in to get your benefits and you can't speak English. You shouldn't get your benefits.
It's not unofficial, it's official. He did it with an executive order.
Yep. Now, if an
Exactly,
exec,
the 1924 Indian Citizen Act. Why weren't they recognized as citizens if the 14th Amendment already covered it?
yeah, it ain't over. That birthright citizenship shit ain't over.
You think?
No, it ain't over.
You think it's gonna go back in the court system, or what do you think is gonna happen?
Um, I think they'll either amend the law or create a law.
Guys, get the likes way up there. Get us to 75 likes. We have 125 people in here. If you have any final questions or comments, this is your final opportunity to drop some super chats for Gandalf before he hops out of here. I can
It's
see it
like
in him.
it's like this right here, and you'll agree with this. Have you ever known Trump to quit?
No.
It ain't over.
Amend the Constitution? Are you insane? The Constitution has been amended 33 times. They'll scream, oh, that's unconstitutional. You know, it used to be unconstitutional to give slaves voting rights too, and
Or
women,
women.
and the
Or
free the
women.
slaves. So, yeah, all of a sudden now everything that's unconstitutional is bad. It was fine when it was that shit. That was unconstitutional at the time.
Oh my gosh.
Dustley's not holding me back. That's a lie. Dustley is the talent.
Dusty's holding you back. You've got talent. Coming from somebody named Urethra Meow.
Coming from the type of trolling comments that person leaves, I wouldn't trust anything that comes out of their mouth. Oh, this guy says F Trump from France.
I think I've been around long enough that I can consider myself one of the originals on your channel.
Yep. You were one of the
So
first, you were the first person in the Discord. It was either you or Don's. You two
it
were the
was me.
earliest
I
people.
beat Don's by a few days.
Yeah, it was you. You were in the Discord before Don's.
Yep.
Yeah, I
So
couldn't believe that.
don't get me wrong. Graham built the channel, but I've not held him back.
Definitely not. Oh, here we go. Just calling Trump a lame duck.
You know what, Gus Pritchett? You need to get that lame hamster out your ass. That is animal abuse, and we're going to call PETA. Anyways, I hate to leave now that Chris or Pratchett, or whatever his name is, showed up. I can't remember his name. That's how
Who
memorable
the
he
hell are
is
you
with me.
talking about?
That guy that was it Gus Pratchett? It's so hold on.
It's
Hey,
Canada Day? What do you think
Gus
about it?
Pritchett.
What do you
See,
think
I
about
can't
Canada
remember
Day?
Gus's name.
Wait, before you leave, what do you think about Canada Day?
What happened with Canada today?
Today's Canada Day.
They have a day.
I guess, according to the comment section.
Tomorrow can't come soon enough.
Oh, all right.
Not to mention, they would probably put Canada Day on a Wednesday. Whereas if we had America Day, it'd be on a Friday, so everybody can get freaking twisted up and have
Tell them
2
to
days to
like,
sober up.
subscribe. Tell them to like, subscribe, and if they have any final questions, 30-second warning. We're going to hop out of here unless you drop a super chat for a good question. Why do you hate Canada? There's too many illegal alien immigrants. I love the Canadian
It's not that
people.
I hate Canada. I don't want you to think that I hate Canada. I just don't like it a really, really, really lot. No, Canada's lost their way. Canada's lost their culture. Um, Canada's a bunch of bitches.
Wait,
You
before
know,
you
I think
go, what do you think? Yeah, I agree with you 100% on that. They lost their way. They're letting illegals in. They let a bunch of illegal alien Indians come in and
they're
get
like
citizenship
a
and
UK
refugee.
2.0.
They're controlled by the UK, so that explains it.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think about that? I don't know if you watched last night's debate. What did you think about that guy trying to say that the illegal alien immigrants' children isn't a cost to the illegal alien immigrants? It's a cost to U.S. citizens because they're legal. And we can't. They say we can't count that as an expense of the illegal alien
Yeah, we
immigrants.
can. I don't care how immoral or how wrong it may be. Expense is expense. It's not racist. An expense is an expense is an expense, and it is an expense. Oh, you can't. You don't want to. You don't want to teach the children. No, I really don't.
Yeah, you don't want to teach your children. They're gonna say they're U.S. citizens.
No, they
And
ain't.
guess what? They wouldn't have been here anyway if you didn't let these illegal alien criminals come in the first place. But somehow they're going to say they don't count towards the illegal immigrant cost. I mean, it's
And all
ridiculous.
tax credits. You know what? If they ain't going to if they're going to let this birthright citizenship just come in, everybody, all these Democrats are going to support it. I'm all about ending tax credits.
Why tax credits is going to make sure Elon Musk gets taxed more.
Oh, I'm thinking of
Child tax credits.
yes.
Well, I don't know what he's talking about specifically.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about like subsidies and things. I'm talking about uh like you get so many tax credits for how many children you got.
Yeah,
After
that's
2, they
crazy.
should stop anyways. Because otherwise you get into people that are children farming.
He just keeps spamming end all tax credits. Why? Billionaires should not be paying all this bullshit tax.
Yeah. Yeah, well, the person that's saying that, they need to figure out how to tax Elon. What laws would you change to tax Elon? Because we went over that at the beginning of the show, and all you gonna do is end up fucking yourself, fella.
Boomer tax? What do you think about that?
I say tax them. What those boomers are gonna do is bend you over their knee and give you that spanking that your millennial mommy and daddy should have gave you, or Gen X.
Hunter says it's going to be overturned. The 14th Amendment is unconstitutional.
He
I
thinks
wouldn't
it's gonna
go.
be overturned, so it
Yeah,
ain't done.
that's what he thinks.
Well, brother, I hope that you are right.
Billionaires pay the majority of the taxes, but you guys can join our Discord if you want to debate. If you want to be a part of our debate community, that would be fantastic. If someone in the comment section can leave them a Discord link, or I'll try to leave them one, um, that would be awesome. They said your beard is too long. Worry about your own beard.
Yeah, you know what? Next thing, I'm glad they didn't see me with my pants down. They'd be saying my wiener's too long too. But I ain't cutting that off either.
Well, Democrat says it's okay. You can identify as a woman if you do that.
How would I do that? I mean, that'd be the biggest clit in history. I mean, this clit bangs against my kneecaps.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Join that Discord link down below, guys. What do we have in common with billionaires? That we go to the same beaches?
Yeah. We go to the same basketball. We drive the same roads. I mean, dude, I know a millionaire. He ain't a billionaire, but I know a millionaire that eats veiny weenies, warms his food up on the inside of piles of asphalt, and we cut up and we joke every day. And he's an everyday normal person. And I don't have nothing but love for the man, to be honest with you. I don't want him hearing this. I hope he isn't watching right now, but I ain't got nothing but love for him. He's been great to me. He's been great to my coworkers. I never claimed to be Jew. I'm Baptist. I just wear this to support my Jewish brothers and sisters. Hell, truth be known, us Southern boys probably support Israel and the Jews more than probably just about anybody else. Go to an old country church and ask them if they support Israel and see what they say.
Hell yeah. Oh, so they said, so you're a phony.
I never said I
No,
was
he
a phony.
never said he was a Jew either. Join the Discord, though. There's plenty of real Jews in there. They ain't you,
But
Chris
be
Hansen.
respectful because you'll get kicked out.
Join that Discord that Chris Hansen is sending.
Yeah,
People in
getting
chat
kicked
are
out is not
delusional.
winning an argument. Getting kicked out just means you don't know how to talk with people.
Yeah, join that Discord link that Chris Hansen is sending.
Well, brother, I'm going to hop off here. I'll talk
All
to you
right.
later, and hopefully everything goes good tomorrow. I'll be off for 3 days. I can party and live stream and do all kinds of shit.
Hell yeah. That's
So
awesome.
I love you, brother.
Love you. Peace out. Make sure you guys subscribe, get those likes way up. Join that Discord link that Chris Hansen is sending if you guys want to debate socialism, anything you want to debate. The economy, the Democrat socialists, Trump, whatever you want. Click that Discord link right down below. You guys really think I wouldn't debate Dean Withers? I've tried and I tried. Tell him to debate me, not the other way around. But join the Discord link. Join the Discord link, chat. Exactly, balls, exactly. Y'all thinking gay stuff is just weird. Very, very weird. It's not the 250th just yet. I'm not scared to debate Dean Withers. Where do I go to debate him? I waited an hour before in his TikTok. He's scared to debate me. Supreme Court ruling is not the end anyway. They can pass laws. Yeah, they can. 3 days until 250. On the 250th anniversary, I'm expecting a whole bunch of y'all to come drop a $250 super chat. So y'all better come back then that day. All right? We're going to hop off for now, but go ahead and join that Discord link right there if you want to debate about Trump or anything like that. Discord link is right there. I'm going to hop out of here now. Peace out.